Welcome to another edition of the Black Bears Report.
Makes a move and he scores!
Your host, Hockey TV voice of the Maryland Black Bears, Alex Utano.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Black Bear Report. I'm here with Black Bears athletic trainer, Amber Radtke. Amber, talk about your experience, your background. What made you get into this field?
So when I was in high school, I tore both my ACLs playing soccer, so that's what kind of got me into the field. When I went to school, I thought I was going to be a physical therapist, and then decided that I just really loved athletic training and I wanted to stick with it, and so then went from there. And
what is your role with the Black Bears?
So my role is to take care of injuries. So for game days, I'm on the bench and watching for bloody lips, missing teeth, anybody who has another injury. And then I come on Tuesdays and we do injury evaluation and treatment. And so anybody who got hurt over the weekend on an away trip can come in and get work done. And so it just depends on what. Some weekends are busier than others.
And take us through the process of an injury evaluation. What does that entail?
So first thing is ask what happened, where is it hurting the most, and then have you ever been injured here before? A lot of these guys have AC sprains or labral tears in their shoulders, so it's common that they have had it's dislocated before or something. And then bringing them through some special tests. So I'll palpate different spots to see where it's actually hurting. We'll do some range of motion testing, we'll do some strength testing, and we do something called special tests. So certain injuries have certain tests associated with them, and so do those to kind of narrow down what is going on.
And so outside of this, what is your interaction with the players and coaches?
So mostly, there's a lot of ping pong going on in the background when I'm doing evaluations, so get hit with some ping pongs. But talking to the players when we're working together, just getting to know them, where are they from? Most of them aren't from here. What's your family like? Where do you want to go to school? That kind of stuff. And with the coaches, a lot of it is mostly communicating about injuries. Here's what's going on. Here is where people's status are. And sometimes we, joke around in the office and stuff, so it's a good vibe.
So one of the big issues in hockey that's come recently is concussion protocol. What is the Black Bears concussion protocol like?
So at the beginning of the season, we baseline concussion tested everybody. So we take them through a SCAT test, which is a series of questions, memory questions, balance testing. So we know how every player is at the baseline because not everyone has the same balance, not everyone has good memory. And so then if somebody gets concussed during a game or thinks they might have a concussion, I'll take them through that same test again. And then from there, if I think they have a concussion, they go to see one of our physicians. And then once they are symptom-free for 24 hours, which usually takes about a week, then they can start the return to play protocol. And that's about 5 days of slow progression back into hockey, and then they can play in a game.
And from all your experience, what's the most gratifying thing about being an athletic trainer?
I think the most gratifying is when people come back from injury. I used to work at a school down in South Carolina, and one of our athletes had torn her ACL midway through the season. She was a senior, so we were able to get her motion and strength back and get her a brace so that she could finish out the season. And the first game back, she scored a hat trick. So it's moments like that where it's like, oh, that was so cool and worth it. So yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you very much, Amber, for taking time out of your schedule to come talk to us. The Black Bears are finally home this weekend, Friday at 7 and Saturday at 2 o'clock for Brunch with Bruno against the Maine Nordiques, the first time the franchise has been at Piney Orchard Ice Arena. You can get tickets for these games at tickets.marylandblackbears.com.